Okay, hello everyone. I decided stop slacking and start working on my game. I'm making action RPG game, 3D action RPG game from FPS, first person perspective. And I'm making the game without the engine, without any off-the-shelf engines, without Godot, without Unreal, without Unity. I'm writing it in C++ and using, of course, libraries such as BGFX, SDL3, Jolt Physics, and so on. I'm on the day 135 of that journey, and I made the progress 18.3%. So the bigger picture, currently I'm working on the cutscene in the game. The cutscene, then father of the protagonist get healed in the Crystal Sanctuary. So I need to implement multiple systems, and right now I'm going to focus on the fixing. Let me disable composite. Did I disable composite? No, I did not. Composite, go away. Okay. Fixing animation loading. So apparently I think it's happening lazily. So this is why I have frame drop, then 3 minutes animation get loaded. So I'm going to probably change it and do preload as well. Let me enable the green screen because it's bright and you can see myself, and camera and AI can see me and know what to show and what not to show. So okay, I'm going to start Emacs project game. So let's make it full screen. Let's compile it, and let me try to set it up properly. So I guess I'll do it that way. So compilation is going to be here, and I'll have debugger here, and everything else here. So start the game. Okay, so let me go to skmesh.cpp and see what's going on here. Set animation. So set animation. It's populating joins. Get animation frame. Compute globals. Update sockets. So render pass. Get animation frame, animation, and animation is it's animation asset, huh? So let me see sk mesh asset geom pass. So there is a name asset. Skinning texture. Skinning texture. So I think that is the big one, right? And this what the bake get a name info. Get a name info. So this is not exactly correct. So how I can fix it? So there is a baking, and it's happened lazily inside the escape mesh asset. So that bake happens lazily, and then we have the texture, the skinning texture, and it's part of the mesh asset. So essentially it's the code is recreating the skinning texture every time. Then I do set a name, or something like this. Get a name in for does baking, and then bake everything, and as well it's caching it in the bake animes. So this is not right. So this anime info should be actually be part of the anime asset, because an animation asset can be applied only to the skeleton, and that's it. The interesting thing skinning texture, so it's only one texture here. Baked anime info offset bake matrices. Alright, so this is on CPU, and then this is on GPU. Why engine 3D game? Why engine 3D game? Why no engine 3D? Why engine 3D game? What does it mean?
Why engine 3D game? Why engine 3D game?
Why engine 3D? I do not know. Can you rephrase your question? I do not understand it. I'm still sleeping, I guess. Get anime for sky mesh asset. Why no engine 3D game? Okay. Why no engine 3D game? So it's very, so there is a multiple questions in that question, right? So why game, why 3D game, and why no engine 3D game? I guess the question is why no engine. So I used multiple engines to try to make the games, and actually I released some of them on Steam. So initially I started with Godot, then I started with Godot. It was about 6 years ago. Godot wasn't ready. It was on OpenGL, and it was using bullet physics, which is just bullet physics is a total clusterfuck. So I realized Godot is not ready yet, so I switched to Unreal Engine, and I used it for 5-6 years, until last November. This last November I released my last game, or the Rise of Clara, on Steam, and I started working on the new game, and I started doing it in Unreal Engine. Was doing map layout, and I just realized I have really hard time to start the engine, to start working on the game, and it's Unreal Engine is pretty good engine, but there is multiple small friction points all the time. So then you update it, it's rebuilding shaders, it takes forever. In editor with my rig, and I think I have pretty good rig. It's around 40 frames per second in the editor, which is pretty slow. It's not like very noticeable, but like a slight lag all the time kind of accumulates and adds like a little bit of irritation. And just asset pipeline is it's like if you are pulling from asset store, it's pretty okay. Even that is not like a, because usually I don't want to like a whole asset pack in my game, and it's like asset pack is like a 1 gigabyte you add it to the game, and it's just like whole gigabyte is taken over. It's like I don't need it. As well, it's blowing up my GitLFS quota, so I have to pull it one by one, which is quite annoying. And if I'm making assets in Blender, the import export from Blender to Unreal is as well like a multiple clicks. It's not too bad, but like you have to click that, select it object, go to FBX, then set up the materials, and if you want to rapidly iterate, like you realize, oh, like scale is a little bit smaller, it's like I have to make assets a little bit bigger. You go back to Blender and pushing all these buttons all the time. Sometimes you're making mistakes. It's very manual process. The compilation time, so I was using C++ for scripting the in-game logic, and compilation is quite slow. Takes time to wait for compiler, and as well it's slowing down iteration. You're just sitting and waiting, and if you made some mistakes and the whole engine just crashed, because it's like it's not isolated, and if you made the mistake and caused the crash, the whole engine crashed, and like restarting engine takes time. It's again, it's not bad, it's not taking like minutes, but it's still take the time to restart. So it's like all these small friction points just accumulated and just make me not to want to work on the making the game. So I was thinking, would be nice if I can build my own system which would remove all these friction points, and we just and I was thinking I don't need like a high fidelity visuals. I just want to make the really nice game, and it's not like Forza, for example, like then photorealistic. I just want to have good gameplay, good feel, and visuals is not like I don't want to have photorealistic ones. Just to have nice visuals would be good enough for me. So I decided to try to make my game without the engine, and first I made like a small experiment. Like I spent 1 month make like a very small scope game, called it Endless Drive, and it's like a car driving on the road, and you have to collect some coins and stuff, like a endless run but in the car. So spend a month, and it looks like it's fine, and push it to the end and release it on the itch.io. So, and it looks like I can make the full-fledged game without the engine. So I start doing that. So this is my answer to your question. Why no engine? I guess you meant that. So like I'm not going to answer why 3D and why game. It's like if you want to hear that story, I can do it. But let's me focus. Get back and focus on what I was doing before you asked me question.
B0 Item Race asked, will you use path tracing for cutscenes?
No, I'm not using path tracing for cutscenes. It's just going to be in engine rendering, real-time rendering. I'm not going to bake it. This is actually interesting idea. So I may do it like set it up in Blender, right? Render it and just play it as a video. So that may be interesting. So in that case, I would like be able to use nice lighting setup. It would be quite annoying to make it work though, and as well it might be jarring for the viewers. Then they see like one rendering and then switch to the cycles rendering, and the visual can be jarring. But it's interesting idea. It just, I think just doing it manually, it's so much work. Then I can just program everything, and if I program everything, it's like I have the idea of the implementing the messaging between hero and father, and I can just say like, okay, tap the message, and then I just program how message is going to be typed, and it's like I can program it and I can reuse it multiple times. Then in Blender I would need to do it again and again and again for every scene, and this gimmick like a messaging gimmick is going to be used in multiple cutscenes, so I can save a lot of time. Yeah, but it's, yeah, that was a interesting question. It's like maybe it would be more better just to render everything in Blender and then put it as a video, as a cutscene. Okay, so the biggest hurdle is this one, get anim info. And for small animations was like very not noticeable, but for 3 minutes animation it just adds like a huge stutter into the engines, so I have to preload it. So
I think Blender can path trace now because it uses Vulkan, not OpenGL anymore.
it was doing path tracing before. Cyclus is a path tracing solution. It was just CPU based, right? I do not know if they updated Cyclus to be GPU. I think they did. Let me see. Preferences, system. Oh, I'm still using OpenGL backend, by the way. Can switch to Vulkan. This might be, you know, just switching to Vulkan is interesting. You can notice performance boost immediately. Where is the cyclist? I do not know. Maybe here. Oh yeah, render engine cycles. Oh yeah, on GPU compute. So let's see how it would do. Yeah, it's running on GPU. It's very it's using wrong GPU. Dude, you're using wrong GPU. Let me see. So for compute it says it's actually, I said it can use, let me say like use 3090 only. I can't Vulkan. Oh, I need to restart as well. Okay, so let's restart. Save changes, don't save. Blender. So I've just updated to cache, yes. So I have nothing properly set up. Cyclist, GPU. Oh, well, wait a second. Yeah, now it's using right GPU. Cool. I can hear it spinning. Okay. Get animation info. So I can just hack for now and preload only one get animation info, only one jump pass, shadow pass. This is public. Why it's public? If nobody is using it. So what I can do, so there is a loading, I think it's in the main or maybe in assets. Yeah, in assets. So I can just hardcode that particular video. So assets, so there is a loading, and I can just do assets get that one mesh asset of mesh asset and do get anim info, get anim info, get run slash cutscene, that one, anim asset sitor of anim asset. So I can do that, so it will preload the animation. whether from const animasset to const class animasset start web. So, and what game I'm building? And hello Kyle. So I'm making action RPG game in from first person perspective. It's a 3D game, and the premise is it's a mix of fantasy and sci-fi, and the premise is there is aliens living under the ground, and those are aliens. They looks like elves and have like ears, and this is the dad of the protagonist, Roran, and he got sick, and this is the final cutscene which is I'm working on right now. So it's the game has RPG elements, so you have inventory, you have paper doll, what is it, you can put like a hat, like earrings, necklace, like armor. There is a stats, so health, mana. It should have like armor as well, but I did not add it yet. So like XP, so always RPG shenanigan. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I modeled that old man. I mean, I showed some progress, right, on Escape Discord, so probably you saw it. So I modeled that guy, and let's see if we are going to have stutter.
We found the crystal sanctuary.
Then
I'll
animation
text my
get
dad
loaded.
in a moment.
Hello, Yaniv. Yeah, there is a no stutter. Okay, so that fix. It's like it's a hacky way to fix stuttering, but if we will have only one asset which is like that, like this, or I don't know, like a 10 maybe, we will have probably 5 of them. I can hack it like this, but maybe if we have like a way more, we would need to do something more clever. What is the he's just father of the he's just sick. His job to be sick in the game. He got sick and he watched YouTube all day long. That's it. Do I build the indie games full time? No, I'm working. I'm working at a AAA game studio, so it's not the indie game. It's a AAA game. What I'm working on at daytime. Indie game, it's this one, and it's not full time. It is my spare time from the full time job. Right now I'm on vacation, so I have a little bit more time to work on my game.
And when GHT Miram said, cool.
Night Marsem. Thank you. Okay, so that is stuttering is fixed. One line change. Very nice. So let's continue to work on the message app. What? Oh, message MSG message app. So I want to have sort of the messaging. Oh, there is no, one thing, like one small change. I'm just stalling because I don't want to start working on the quite a big task. Okay, RTB, have a good sleep. One small task. So there is on the player, then interactable. So there is interactable happens, and there is a mob UI. So I probably want to make it not mob UI but interactable UI probably. Mob icon. Texture and tint. So probably, yeah, so I would update it interactable icon. Interactable icon. Interactable icon. So let's see where else I did mob UI. Set visible false, set visible false. And it's probably interactable icon, set visible false. False. And here as well. So let's see. Okay, so I'll just do image interactable icon. Am I using Relief? I'm using BGFX. It's a little bit lower level of Relief. I was considering using Relief, but I wanted to have more control. I did not want to go very deep on low level. It's like because my goal is make the game, but as well I'm kind of control freak, so I want to have more control on what I'm doing. So I find out BGFX is a sweet spot for me because I don't need to go very deep in the low level, but as well I have higher control, higher control what Relief can give to me. So I decided to go with BGFX. Okay, so interactable icon, and I'll do interactable icon, make child, set our target. So I should probably set the position equals, so it's in the center of the screen, but on the top part of the screen, comma, oh, I forgot. Here we go. This is missing. Okay. Interactable icon. Oh, position. Oh my god. Oh, I should probably change. It's quite often source of the mistakes. It's like bottom left, top right, and then position after that. At what age did I start programming? I think I was like 15 years old, and I started. I've got I'm quite old, but and at that time there is no computers were very expensive. Like one computer could cost the car. So the first programmable thing what I've got was programmable calculator, and I had so much fun just programming stuff for my calculator. Yeah, I'm programming for quite a bit of time, and I was always into that. Even I did not have anything, I was just reading magazines and was writing the programs in BASIC on the paper, and was imagining what it would do if I would have the computer and run it in the computer. Good old times. Mob UI set visible false. Go no, go away. Interactable UI set visible false. You think smart kid which have more time can program you think smart kid which have more time can program like professionals? I know the kid, he's not a kid anymore. He was writing very good software. I was a review. He was giving me some code for to review. I mean, I think right now he's probably around 20 years old. Then I met him. He was in high school. Really smart guy. Interactable. So it's not UI, it's icon. Set visible false. So this is false for both, and I should do inverse one. Actually, should be false for both, right? It's false for both. Alright, so I think I get all that changes just to remove the gray circle around the icon. I just did not like that gray circle. Okay, yeah, so there is no gray circle anymore. That's good. So I'll let mobs to kill me. Mobs, can you kill me? Through the wall. Okay. Oh my god, that's so much better without the circle. No. Yeah, I think that's good. These guys do have circle around. Right,
Systems enhanced.
health bar. Okay, that's good. I think if you want to add to the game, you could make your asset more realistic. Yeah, I can do what I can do. It is kind of mix. It's like I have more or less realistic environment, but character design is more cartoon character design. I don't know. I kind of like the aesthetics of the cartoonish design for characters, and I think the way why I decided to do this thing, because there is a phenomena called uncanny valley. So when human characters are getting closer to be realistic, they look creepier. So there is like a area when they are too close to be realistic, but not quite realistic. They are looking very creepy, and you have to spend a lot of effort to like make characters to look realistic and not too creepy. And I guess I'm trying to avoid this dip, and instead of pushing to realistic character, I push in opposite direction, looking them less realistic, and it's hopefully makes them less creepy. Okay, interactable icon is looking good. That is looking good, and yeah, I think it's time to start working on the message UI. So the idea is to mimic probably iPhone interface. Let me open GIMP and make some mock-ups. Create new. So we'll have screen. How does AI affect tech workers, and how do you think it will affect them in a few years? It does affect tech workers. It does affect me, because I mean, leadership said they're not going to watch how we are using AI, and like not like evaluate our performance based on how much tokens we used and so on. It's going to be purely on the our performance, but still I don't know. like why they said that. I guess because people were worrying about it. Anyways, I mean, it's like it's a relative performance, right? It's like if people who is using AI can make things done more than I'm not using AI, so I'm going to be like a less performing comparatively with other people. So again, they have to use AI. It's not very pleasant for me because it's like I like to write the code, and currently, and like then I'm working in the team. There is like writing the code, and as well like a code reviews, and then I write the code. I have to test it. So it's not only sitting down and writing the code. And right now, the most pleasurable thing for me is writing the code is taken away from me because AI can write it way faster. And what I'm doing, I'm just reviewing the code and testing it. So it's I guess this is like one of my motivations to make my own game and hopefully start making living out of my own game, and probably would be able to leave the corporation and live from income from my game. So there is a area to enter the text here. So it's going to be in my opinion, all ruins the fun. It's fun to think for yourself and build that you love in your own, yeah. Crystal Sanctuary. So and there is like a bubble here, right? And there is a bubble here. Oh my god. So like this, and text here and text here. Yeah, it's bullshit. I know, I was one of the early adopters of the AI. I was using it even then. Just GPT-2 came in, and I was thinking the future is bright. So it's appeared to be not as I pictured. Unfortunately, this could be bright picture. AI is just a tool, so you can use it in the good way, and you can use it in the bad way. And unfortunately, capitalism is winning in current situation, and it's not used in the very good way. It can be very beneficial, like finding the drugs to cure diseases like cancer, for example. This can be used in the like a self-driving cars. Is like there is a clear benefits of because it's going to save cars. It's going to save lives. It's driving more accurate. But like if corporation pushing agenda really fast, putting the untested self-driving cars in the road, it can have opposite effect, right? So AI by itself is not good or bad. It just how it's being used for good or evil. This is what happening, unfortunately. Okay, so this is my layout. Exactly, yeah, there is no enjoyment. It is yeah, I was like saying it's like, why we have all this stuff and it's doing what we are enjoying to do. It's writing the code very well, it's doing art, and like I rather AI to do boring stuff, go on streets, sweep the streets, right, do code reviews, like finding bugs in the code, but it's writing the code and I am finding the bugs in the code. It's like it's inverted, and instead of doing code reviews, it's writing the code it's writing the code, and I have to do code reviews, which I'm not enjoying to do. It's like if it would be opposite, it would be great. Or like why it cannot do laundries and cleaning the house. Like I would delegate this thing to AI, no problem. And as well, it would be interesting to do like a bunch of procedural, because procedural games are like the way to generate infinite different games, and if AI can help in that direction, that would be interesting. That was interesting stuff what Epic did. They made the MCP server in Unreal Engine, and it can populate the level. That was kind of interesting, and as well, it's kind of interesting from technological standpoint, because I honestly do not know how did they do that. That was quite impressive demo, if it works, of course. And it's like for my personal stuff, I'm doing kind of the way I want to use AI. So instead of asking AI to write the script, I'm writing the script and then asking AI to review the script. So like I'm kind of having my creative stuff, I put my creativity in it, and I just giving to AI to find the plot holes and like issues of pacing, like these sort of things, which is kind of boring, right? So I'm trying to use AI like in the way what I would enjoy to use. So as well, I'm writing the code, and I did like a huge refactoring, and then I'm not sure if like I have like some loose stuff, and I'm just giving to AI and says like, okay, look at the changes and find bugs or inconsistencies in the code. Yeah, I was thinking quite a bit how to make NPCs driven by AI, but I still cannot find the way how to make it interesting for the game. You don't use a game engine for fun. Scott is not the same. You don't have any enjoyment. You don't use the game engine for fun. Okay, so So I need to pass the icon and name. Okay, so like in the okay, so I already passing the name, so I need to pass the icon here, and I think it's just text. I can do string icon, so just a name for icon. What is the most fun thing you do? This is the quite a bit of fun, sitting down and writing and making the game. I kind of enjoy it. It's like finding some interesting plot stuff. Oh yeah, I was Kyle I think was witnessed. Then I wrote the script for the cutscene. So this is the script, and then I did it. I went for multiple iterations to polish up the script with AI, and at some point I decided to ask AI to make the script, and one of Gem's so like there is a chat messages, and I was giving some different examples, like I was here, congrats, like a crying emoji, heart emoji, poke, like W's, like no more flickering. So like the disease, like visual indication of disease was like that was flickering. So these alien race, they have glowing skin, and his skin was flickering, so no more flickering. And this was what Gemini generated, and it's honestly cracked me out, like a critical emotional damage, system overload, status happy. Yeah, it was pretty good outcome from AI, so I'm going to put it in the game. You cannot use auto and decode it against the coding standard. There is a very old talk. It's called almost always auto. Yeah, I can post it to you. Of course, in different teams, it's very short article. In different teams, you just follow the coding standard. Of course, don't be rebellion, and if you want to change the coding standard, just don't do it by coding, but like talk to your teammates and try to convince them. And I did spend quite a bit of time trying to convince my teammates and my team to allow to use that standard. So this style is allowed in my team. It makes sense, and it's very short blog post. I guess this is OG blog post. So this is a OG blog post.
HTTPS link.
Yeah, and I really like that way of writing the code. It looks way cleaner. It's very clean. One of the things is yeah, so like it looks very clean, right? Of course those returning voids, but like if you have types are very long names of types and like templated types, it's going to be like a very zigzaggy, and here is it, it looks very straightforward. It's a part of as well. There is another thing, it's a dry principle, right? Don't repeat yourself. If you did like a int x equals 0, you are essentially repeating yourself, because you know 0 is integer, so why you repeating yourself? Here is it, you said like I'm doing 0 here. There is another ways, like for example, you have my I don't know, my class, I don't know, what is it, let's say my anyways, font manager, for example, right? Manager, and you instantiating is like a font manager, and then you're typing here font manager, and then you put like different parameters, I don't know, texture size, like there is a free font managers here. It's too much, I think. You can just do that. That's would be better, right? So reduces repetition. There is another, I mean, you can just read the blog post. There is plenty of reasons why to use auto. Okay, so yeah, I am passing ICO, right? And here I would have on pointer for label, and it would be contact label, and on pointer for image, and it would be user pick. User pick. Contact label. User pick. Okay, so let's instantiate. Probably let me put user pick on top, so it's going to be from top to bottom, right? It's like a icon first, then contact name below. User pick. Oh, I should use that one, and make child and I'm going to make image dot asset equals in dot icon, and I need to include image. So that one is not happy because there is no destructor. I need to have destructor like this, and message default destructor. Still not happy. Invalid application of size of a complete table label. Oh, I need to include label here. Label.hpp. Yeah, now it's happy. Okay, asset. Expected expression. Image ctor, node UI ctor, and dot what is it, top bottom left equals, I don't know, let's do 40 by 40. 40 by 40, I think it's a bit big, maybe. Let's do 40 by 40 for now. Top bottom left dot top right equals 20 20, and position would be dot, so on X it's gonna be 0, and on Y it's gonna be top right dot Y minus 40. So we have a user pick, and now let's do contact label, make child label ctor equals text equals in dot contact label, and node UI ctor. I'm going to put it just below, so like let's take away, should I make it 10 pixels? 10 pixels may be too small. Yeah, let's do 60. It's all experimental for now. And alignment. So V align bottom is fine, so I should update probably H align to set it to left, to center. H align equals H align center. What? Do I know any other languages besides C++? So my main is C++. I think it's, I don't know, 95% of my knowledge. I programmed for 9 years in Delphi, Object Pascal. As a kid, I started with basic, like at the time, then I guess there is only that language. So I'm my mind is poisoned by basic. What languages? Like I spent 9 years programming in Object Pascal, and then I switched to C++. I did little bit of Java. I probably can read JavaScript. I can read Python. But you know, right now it's all, I can do a lot of things with AI, which is kind of a nice thing. I mean, I can read languages and I can understand what's going on, and probably I can ask AI to write me code for. I mean, I did try it with C#. It didn't work very well. You still have to be like an expert in the area. So I think at some point AI gets stuck and start gaslighting me and saying it's like, oh, you know, it's not possible. And I was wondering, it's like, how it's not possible? It's like intuitively I understand it's possible, but like I kind of gave up. It was just fighting with AI, and it just stubborn and says like, no, it's not possible. And I do not know how to proceed because I am not expert in C#. So yeah, so let's say C++. I can do, I think like a second language after C++ I'm most comfortable would be Bash. Because I'm doing bunch of different types of Bash scripts. In the end, it doesn't really matter. You can learn whatever you want. It depends of what you want to do. Exactly, yeah. Last year, during the Christmas break, we had like a company Christmas break for two weeks. I was learning graphics programming, reading the book, learning OpenGL, and as well in the spare time I read about oh my god, about Rust, and another one is like not the closure, functional languages. Haskell, yeah. So I was reading about Haskell, and as a learning exercise, I wrote Tetris in both of them, in Haskell and in Rust. And now I can trash on Rust because I know a little bit about it. I honestly did not like it too much. I made the YouTube videos. I mean, there is a lot of streams. Yeah, this is my driving game. So just figuring out the coordinate system. Yeah, here we go. Writing Tetris and Rust, so you don't have to, and Haskell as well. So these two languages, and as well playing a bunch of games. I get really bored. I was thinking, okay, for 2 weeks I'm going just to play games, nothing else, and I get so bored. Yeah, so raw time it took 4 hours and 30 minutes, and then I compressed it into 1 hour in 2 hours. And Haskell actually in Rust I did it faster, so I made it in 3 hours, and then compressed it. I think I just sped it up. 1 1 1 2 1 3 P first. P No, I did not speed it
P1,
down.
something like this.
Oh, I did speed it
Okay.
down.
Okay. Now we can rotate it. So let P2 equals rotate P by self dot.
Okay. So I need the icon of Roran. I guess I can just render it in Blender. So let's go open Roran. Let's put at 0. I don't know. Doesn't matter, he's standing here, so I can go to rendered version. Yeah, let me try to switch to cycles, GPU compute, and set the camera here. So let put the square camera 512 by 512. I guess I should make smaller. I can 256 by 256. I don't think Rust is the way to do. There is a kind of common way people trying to solve the problems by pushing the problem like not the solving the problem but delegating the problem, and I think this is the problem with Rust. It's trying to prevent some certain ways of programming which is not actually solving the problem. It's kind of okay, here we go, like we fix the, it's like a memory leaks, right? I think it's inherently unsolvable. Even like with garbage collection languages, you still can have memory leaks, and same thing in Rust, you still can have memory leaks, but it's like or dangled objects, like you can fix the problem with dangled pointers, but you still can have dangled objects because you push the problem far away, right? And you cannot do certain stuff like a doubled linked list, right? It's very hard to implement in Rust because of like a borrow checker would not allow you to do this. So in that case, you just have to do the way you create the array, and then you are, instead of sending pointers, you're sending indexes. And here we go, as soon as you switch to index system, you've got exactly the same problems what you had with pointers. So you deleted the object, or your array get like rearranged and it's invalidated on indexes, and you have to keep tracking of correct value of an indices on like on your business logic. Language is not going to help you with that, right? And index can point to destroyed object, like you put that tombstone, and index would point to the tombstone, and here we go, you still have a problem of usage after free. It's like and arguably it's even worse, because in C++ if you did it, it's going to crash, and here's it's like your application is going to happily run, and you would just have like really hard bugs to debug. So I don't think there is a way to fix the problem on the language level with memory leaks and dangled pointers like this sort of problems. You still have to have sort of human intelligence to be able to not to be able to prevent this sort of errors. And with C++, we already have a pretty much good set of tools which can we can debug and like use Valgrind, we can use ISON, we can use the debugger. We have like a crazy amount of tools which can help us to deal with these problems. And then language by itself is just ugly. The syntaxes is like, if you're making new language, you have to make the consistent syntaxes, and I don't know, it does not feel like a consistent. It does not have consistency in it. Like sometimes you can put semicolons, sometimes you do not need to put semicolons. There is like a quite a mess with arrows. There is like a equal greater sign error. There is like a dash greater arrow. There is all different, like there is no consistency in the language. Ergonomics are not very good neither. So intermediate raw run user pick. So maybe I should add the transparency. Let me where is it? Where film transparent? Transparent. Okay. Less render image. Raw user pick, yeah. GIMP open assets intermediate. Where is it? Intermediate textures. Intermediate raw and user pick open. Nah, I think that's good, so I'm just going to save it. Raw and user pick. I made a mistake. Okay. Process. So raw run user pick text texture tour. Okay, so I guess in the editor, scene editor, I will instantiate that as a test. So on ptr class messages. So for the test, and our messages editor scene make child messages ctor and dot icon equals roran user pic and dot contact equals roran include messages.hpp. Okay, so I'm going to compile that. Oh my god, it's going to break animations. Oh, it's gonna take forever. I'll go for bathroom while it's doing it. Okay, I'm going to run editor. Hmm. Okay, I think it's too small. Why it's so small? Oh, message ctor. So I need to provide node UI ctor. So dot bottom left equals UI. Okay, let's do minus UIH divided by 2 plus UIH divided by 2. So let's make it square. Dot top right equals UIH divided by 2. UIH divided by 2. Okay, so that, and message. So I probably want to make, so weird, it's like I would think 40 by 40 would be big. Let's do it 50 by 100 by 100. So it's 100 by 100, and in that case, this one should go down by 120. Yeah, let's go down by 120, and this one goes by 140. Let's see. So I think it should be higher. Oh yeah, it should be higher definitely. So it's 70. How do you know like all natives for the libraries you have? How do you know like all natives for the libraries? You have a bunch of libraries. Do I have a bunch of libraries? So I'm using SDL3, async. I'm actually kind of considering to get rid of async. I use STB for loading, for the font. I think it's for font. Serializer is just my own library. Mini audio, JSON serializer as well. It's my own library. I wrote it by myself. I'm using Jolt Physics and BGX, which depends of BIMage, and BX. It's fine. And I think that's so I'm using more. I do not know why I'm using more. I do not remember. Oh yeah, more I'm using for baking, for incremental baking, assets baking. What else I'm using? It's probably leaps, or maybe sources. I guess, oh yeah, here we go. Lib sources, yeah, lib sources. Oh, ENTT, yeah, ENTT, JLM, observable pointers. Yeah, I think this is all libraries what I'm using. It's quite a list. So I'm just wondering why my my label is located is in correct place. Top right y minus 1. Should do 100. Yeah, it should be correct place. Why it's in the correct place? What? Oh, finally it did work. So I need to make font a bit bigger. Okay. So I'm looking on my iPhone to look how messages are looking like. Yeah, so maybe I guess I can do it here, so I can just do like this, and invert selection and delete it. Yeah, so that might be better. Increase the font size. Dot size, let's do 40. So, and if I did 40, 100 minus 20, like 200 divided by 2 minus 20. Uh, 100 minus 20 minus 40. I can actually do H align and V align equals V align top. So I do not need to do math. Make my game to do the math for me. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't like resizing, it crashes on the resize. So like it's going to crash with timeout. Yeah, crashed. It's fine. So color, change the color size. Dot color equals, let me make it RGB green. Do you think the stream motivates me to continue? I don't know. I don't think it. I do not know, because then I'm just doing this off the stream. I'm not tracking. It's like, as I feel there is no difference in terms of how much I work on the game on the stream or off the stream. I feel like off the stream it's little bit easier, because I do not need to make like a font very big, and I do not need to talk on the stream, so I can just focus on and just like can make this code like this, and I can put like a bunch of other stuff, so I would be able to see more, and I can move faster. But on our side, of course, there is a accountability pressure. Then I'm streaming, so I think it does do effect on me. It's kind of, I feel like it's balanced. There is like some benefits, and there is some cons, some pros. So one of these, it's helping because of accountability on our side. I'm talking to the chat, and it is distracting. Like, luckily I do not have too many. It's not like it's reality. I do not have too many viewers, so there is not too much distraction. Then I'm talking non-stop with the chat, and I'm just not programming at all. So there is not too much distraction. Yeah, I think there is some benefits, there is some downsides of streaming. So I feel it's kind of same. Sheltering. What does it mean? So maybe I should look in the YouTube what emote it shows. What does it mean? Oh, nice emote. So it means lurking. Thank you for lurk. Flops. Appreciate it. Color. I made the RGB green color. Increase the size. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Yeah, it looks nice. The cat box looks nice, very cute, nice. So that looks like this. So maybe font is a bit big. So let's reduce the size of the font. So let's do 30. So do I like music, then I program? It depends. Sometimes music can be distracting. Sometimes it can be. It depends of the task what I'm doing. Then I'm programming. and sometimes I do listen music. But lately I preferring to watch streams while my programming, so I just run the stream on the background. And again, it depends. Sometimes I need to use 100% of my brain and fully focus, so I like to be in the silence without any distractions. But yeah, there is not too many tasks, then I need like full focus. So quite often I'm running stream on the side, and usually people playing music on the stream, so there is some music playing on the stream. Okay, that part looks good. So I'm looking at my phone and looking how user interface looks on my phone. So I think I need to have like some I'm guessing probably I should make like not that sort of mockup, but like try to make mockup as close to reality. So let me. So it's gonna be on the black background. I guess I can get the screen in-game screenshot. Okay, let me have in-game screenshot. Oh yeah, so I already have something to start off. So I'm going to take the screenshot of that, copy and plop it here. Okay, it's a new layer. So maybe so it's gonna be on the center, right? Like this. Let's have slight transparency here, and then I guess I would have some area to enter the I should do it in Blender. I'm just kind of realizing I'm making mistake using GIMP. Anyways, I think it's fine. So I have to have some area. That's too fat. Let me make, I don't know, 3 pixels. So it's gonna be area here to type the message. So I can get the message from my script, cutscene script. That I found the Crystal Sanctuary, right? So let's type that message. I do not remember what font it is. Label Super Mersando 1. Super Mersando 1. Mersando. It's not installed. It's not system installed. I think I installed it on Pop.OS but did not install it here. Okay, so let me install the font. Anyways, I think it's fine to use some random font. It's still mock-up. Okay, and I think I'll just have bubbles here and it should be fine. So let's see. Oh man, I should use GIMP. Yeah, so that one duplicate. So this is reply. It's gonna be that one, I guess. I guess in game it's okay. So maybe I should like add the lines here like this. Oh, yeah, maybe to do it like this. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm somewhere. I'm wondering if I should have like a pull-up keyboard. Mm. So just like a subtle UI elements, like have an arrow here. It's not going to do anything, just a visual. So this one is 100. No, this one is 100, and so this one is 100, and this is 30. So probably here is 20. So I guess from bottom as well is going to be 20. So that one is probably 30 as well. So and that span, I don't know, I can just probably eyeball it like this, so it's 1250, 1250. So it's a 450. I can do probably 512, just to have some round numbers. So like it's gonna be probably like this, 512, and that gap is going to be 20. So I need to make 512 by 1080. Okay. So put that on 20, put that on 20. 512 minus 20 is 498. Oh no, 492. And 1060. Okay, so fill up that with the black color. Take black and paintbrush it with black. Okay, then add transparency to that, like this. Let me open the existing UI panel so I would have similar colors. I cannot see it. Where is it? Oh, it's in an should not be in intermediate, I guess. Stats border. It's not stats border. I think it's inventory something. Inventory border maybe. I guess stats border is fine as well. Okay, so 48.2. So have 48.2 like this, and I can just use the color picker to pick that color. Wrong color. Okay. Take the pencil. It's 3 pixels. I guess not in the background. Probably in that layer. Yeah. Okay, so I think I need as well like that line, so it's 150. That should go here. Did not go on 150. 150 is this one. Okay, and from the bottom it's 30, right? So I need to add so it's 1030. Okay. And yeah, I cannot do math here, so I'm going to pull calculator. 512 minus 20 minus 36, 462. So this is the outline for background. Okay, let me save it. So let's call it messages BG, messages background, right? And messages background, MSGS background. So I'm thinking if I should do dynamics is disabled. Huh. Why it behaves like this? Hardness hard. Or maybe I should. No. Dynamics is disabled. Why it looks like this? my camera doing some weird stuff. Let me try to restart it. Okay, I think it's good now. Okay, I think, yeah, let's duplicate that layer and add the blur to it. Duplicate layer. Blur. Add the blur to it. Gaussian blur. I think let's do 3 pixels. Okay. Okay, so now I can probably bring that image. Okay, so on pointer, image, and it's going to be background. So messages, background, and the size is going to be 256 on X, and on Y it should be minus UIH divided by 2 and plus UIH divided by 2. So I need to include consts.hpp and position is going to be in the center of the screen. Okay, so I need to add text, messages, background. Okay, let's see how it's gonna look like in game. And use parameter dt. Oh, it's crashed. I mean, it did not crash. Let's have some errors. Oh, BG. I thought I I calculated everything, but I do not know why it's doing that. As well, things it feels like rendering order is not correct. Is it like a darker? I cannot tell if it's darker or not. Like this text looks right, but this looks darker. And this one, how messed up is this line? Hmm. Ah. No. Hmm. So that line is 150, right? 2030. It's 150, right? Why didn't work? Yeah, should be 150. Top right. I guess I'll make the screenshot. Okay, I'll make the screenshot. And figure out what's going on here. Copy. So close the game. You paste. So this is 120. And there is quite a gap here. like a 15 pixels gap. Guess I can just move it like 15 pixel up, or yeah, I guess I'll do it this way. And we align to do like this. I do not know where this 15 pixels came in. Okay, it is working. So it is working, but I feel that line is too thick. Not that line. This line is too thick, so probably I want to make it thinner. So I guess I'll just use that. I guess it's better to remove bottom line, top part of the line. So let's make it 1 pixel. Like this, and like this. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Okay. I think, yeah, that's pretty good, but I made the mistake. I did not delete. Oh. I did not delete everything. How did I miss that? Let's do it again. Go, 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 go. Okay, delete that and delete that. Okay, that looks good. And I guess I'll do 1 pixel here as well. Okay, so delete, delete. Okay, save. So what do you think? I'm pretty sure this one is so I can mitigate that by... Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to inherit this one from image, So like this. In this case we do not need that. Okay. Like this. Image. Okay. Scene editor. So that one is going to be 256. 256. Interesting. What just happened? Why there is no image? It's probably messed up with scene editor. Left. Okay. Bottom, so minus is missing. This is what happened. Yeah, that is fixed now. So I do not know why rendering order was messed up. How it was messed up, I do not know. But this is fixed rendering order by forcing the hierarchy. Which is, I guess, a correct way to deal. So this is going to be messaging UI. So now I need to make a bubble user interface. I guess I'll do it in Blender. So I don't know if should do top-down view. Yeah, let's do top-down view. Sacrifice the cube. Add the Bezier curve. So I'm wondering. I'm thinking. Oh no. It should not be Bezier curve. It should be. I mean, it should be Bezier curve, but it should be looped one. So that in the corner of removing Hmm? Why you refuse to snap? Green. Snap to green. Come on, snap to green. What? This is the green. Okay, this is the bubble. Okay. Not the geometry. It has extrusion like this. No, I guess I should create the taper object. Okay, let's create it. Circle. To put somewhere here. Oh wait, select that one. I'm not seeing anything, so maybe I should. What's going on? No. Oh, wait a second. I should do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and increase the resolution. Oh, let's go 48. Make it really smooth. Okay, and add the material. Of course, it has to compile shaders. Nowadays we are stuttering all the time by compiling shaders. So I'm going to make like infinite roughness and make it to emit the color, and color is going to be green. I think it's too bright. Let me set the camera. This camera is going to be 512 by 512 maybe. Yeah, it feels too bright. And I should make the camera. Oh, I don't need this circle. I should make the camera orthographic and put it in 0 0. Z doesn't matter, but just to have some random numbers. Intermediate assets, I'm going to call it message bubble. MSG bubble. MSG bubble. And I'm going to leave some room for bloom. I don't know why it's so bright. So there is no light sources. Is it like it doesn't feel it feels brighter than it's supposed to be. Anyways, rest I will probably tune in GIMP. So let me render it. Render image. I need to add the transparency. Save. Render image. Save. And I'm going to call it same way, message bubble, MSG bubble. Okay, so I can close everything here. Pretty sure I have GIMP still opened. Yeah. So let's open intermediate message bubble. Open. So let's see what color is it. There is some transparency here. No? Where it's coming from? I'm wondering what is supposed to be the safe area where I can put the text. Oh, there. Yeah, I guess that's arrangement is okay. And here I can put the text. Mm. I feel like it's going to be quite challenging.
Grenadier asked, Peri Veyata, and asked Kao El Yurkao SEL Uriano AI Poemo Gaya
Oh my
Yeta Vegim
god.
Dev.
Granddad. Every single question is about AI. AI. Sorry, Granddad. It really, yeah. It's like, it, I don't know what to say. It's just a tool, and I think I learned how to use the tool. So it does help. It does help, not too much. It's not as good as advertised, but there is some benefits from that. Yeah, I'm paying. I just recently paid like a $20. Not a 20. I got the $20 subscription, but I paid $10 for Cursor, and I think it does help a little bit. I mean, there is yeah, it does help, but I don't know, like maybe 20%. I don't know, maybe 10%. But I think it's worth it. So like 10% of improvement.
What model do you use currently?
I'm using Gemini and Cursor, and Cursor it just runs in auto. At for my pet projects, and for at work, I have pretty good allowance to tokens, so I can use the best models, and I'm using Anthropic's best model, what they can offering. Yeah, I think I should fix these curves. Yeah, I probably should push that curve. Yeah.
You do math reasoning at work.
Yeah. So like some sort of this sort of parameters. I do not remember exactly what I do. Like one guy said, like, okay, use these settings, and I'm just using those settings, and that's it. There is like context window as well. For context windows, I kind of sometimes picking 200,000 tokens context window. I do not know why I'm but I have options with 1 million context windows, so
How much code at your work do you generate? 30-40-80.
how much code at work I do generate. Look, at work I'm not writing too much code at work. There is a lot of things are not related to coding, so it's kind of hard to evaluate. It might be even like 80% is AI generated, because like it's not a lot of code. It's like here's it, I'm doing art and all this stuff, and I'm still like doing maybe 100 300 lines of the code every day. At work it's 100 lines of the code a month maybe. There is a lot of just meetings and communication and planning and those sort of things, and code reviews. So yeah, anyway, so I think I would say maybe how much code at work do you work? Oh, I do generate that. Yeah, so closer to 30%, I guess. Everything else is just busy work.
I think 5 years ago you did C++, or am I mistaken? I thought you did a backend or something.
Yeah, I'm still doing backend with C++. Still doing it.
Is it Unreal you are working with?
No, it's in-house engine. So this doesn't matter. This is Blender.
I'm very curious. Did you have a chance to try Fable when it was available?
I'm going to try it then I get back to work. I'm right now on vacation.
Thanks, Mika.
You're welcome. Happy to help to answer your all your questions.
Are you guys hiring remote workers?
No, there is no remote in my studio. So there is a sort of that bulge, and I'm not sure. So it's coming from that, right? What is the best way to work with that? I guess I can add bunch
Didn't
of
in a post he know that Clade is good at game development. I use it at work in web dev.
I didn't know that Claude is good at game development. I used what work. It's not good. It's helpful. So maybe I should do this sort of thing. So yeah, let's go to wireframe. Okay. So are these good radii? What happened to the grid? Why I'm not seeing grid anymore? Ah, okay, now I see green. So I guess I'll do that and that. Yeah, delete. Okay. I know, maybe I'll snap it like this. Mabdu, hello. How you doing? Like this, and uh-oh. Okay. I think I just want to prevent overshooting here. Okay, so now subdivide. Bloop. And oh, wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, because I did subdivide, I see. Subdivide. And I'm finally done with engine code. We'll be starting to implement game code now. Hey, that's a good news. Subdivide. I did not see, by the way, I did not see your game. So now I'll put it here. Put it here. So if we want to make things properly, we should make things properly, right? Okay. Put it here. Put it here. So now let's snap it to the green. Okay, and snap to the green. Snap to the green. Huh. Something is not matching. I don't know why. I do not know why. I guess it's close enough. I don't need to be pixel perfect, and like it's gonna be pixel perfect with that accuracy. Still curious why it's not like exactly matching with the circle. I guess because Bezier curves are not exact circles. Yeah, it is definitely uglier than with very smooth. It's like there is a transition here. You can kind of see the bulge here, but at least it's gonna be easier to render in the engine. Oh, I'm working on the so I want to make the user interface. It's like the messaging user interface. So I have like, yeah, here we go. This is the my original mockup. So to then hero talk to dad, and as well our characters over the messaging app. So I'm kind of designing the user interface, and currently what I'm doing is making the image for the bubble so I can have it in game. And I made initially that version, so like it looks really nice. It has like a smooth, but I realize it's going to be really hard to stretch it up and down. So I decided to put like the corners are adhering to the circle, right? So in that case I can just render that part. And then stretch that part. So like this area as well probably should be way more aggressive, right? And then I can start rendering from here. Yeah, I don't want to be too aggressive. In that case, maybe I can increase the radius, so it would be, yeah, so maybe I can increase the radius. Of the corners. Because I'm still losing the here, right? So move it here. I do not know what I'm doing wrong. So let's move it here. put it on 1, put it on 1, put it on 1.5. Maybe 1.25. Am I using 9 slicing? I do not know what is 9 slicing. One and 7. It's too much, right? Yeah, I think that is what I want. Yep, so this is the bubble. Okay, so render image, save. You basically slice the sprite. Oh yeah. I do that. Yeah, 9 parts and stretch middle one. Yeah, and corners intact. Exactly. I'm not doing it right now. I need to implement it. I forgot how I called it. Can I order please boy modification time? Oh, here we go. Message bubble png. Save image and okay, so now I can save that. Yeah, this one looks very nice, but yeah, it's going to be hard to stretch because it's really hard to find the. It's like I would need to slice it like that, right? So there is only that area. I mean, that area is going to be stretched, and like these corners are going to have to be untouched. So probably it would be fine. Anyways, I already redid it, so I'm going to kill that. I guess I can just discard it. Okay, and reopen it again. Message bubble open. Yeah. So duplicate and add blurring, Gaussian blur. Let's do. Come on. 3. Okay. Yeah, so now I can like probably start from 100. I can tweak the numbers in the engine, right? So this is the corner and this one is stretchable. Okay, let's save it. Message bubble assets. Save. I actually need two bubbles, so so probably can fill it up. Just so what I need ah. I think what's going on, it's transparency something, histograms. Show me histograms. Levels. So why I'm not seeing histogram? Oh, this is the histogram. No, yeah, it should be flipped, but I do not understand what's going on here. Why it's different color? I think I used the color picker, right? Oh, it is different color. I did use the color picker. Why it's happened though? Anyways, it's solved. So let me try again. So color picker, take that and fulfill threshold 15. Maybe I should reduce the threshold. Huh. So let's put threshold 2. Okay. This is better, I guess. And now just take the brush and fill the gaps with the brush. Okay, so Control A, Control C, Control V. No, paste as floating data and anchor floating data. Here we go, and then image transform flip flip horizontally. Loop. So I should probably say it's blur. And save as bubble field. Okay, So I do have two assets to work with. Message bubble, message bubble field, sort. Okay, I think I should make the class called message bubble, right? Message bubble.hpp pragma once class, and it's gonna be node UI.hpp message bubble. It's gonna be final one. Oh. How did I do it? How did I get that? I'm very curious. Anyways, final node UI public struct constructor struct using t equals bool so I need to specify the direction of the bubble. From contact, right? And stat string message bubble control block node parent ctor and node UI ctor. Oh, I like the personal, right? Bool personal or is personal. Okay, and here we will have own pointer label. Lovely. class message bubble message label. Okay, so we should have some rendering, and I can probably take it from image. So we need the program, and we need the texture, and they need one boolean: program, texture, and is personal. Lalubu. Yeah, I always have a problem to spell label, so to remember the spelling I say label. So in this case I know how to spell it. Include UNI. Image texture is personal. I can cache assets. And yeah, I can bind the texture. Okay, so let's cache assets. Reference texture is going to be filled bubble, and ref texture is going to be I can say personal bubble contact bubble. Okay, message bubble.cpp. I misspelled it. I'll guess I'll create new message bubble.cpp, include message bubble.hpp. So I can close that, and I'll just copy it, so I'll have it here and just work through it. So constructor block parent in node UI in. So node UI will take block parent and node UI in. Okay, and then you need to initialize prog and get asset. So let's look at the image. So I think it's gonna be oh, wait a second. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let's do it that way, and it's gonna be message bubble UI fragment shader. So this is sorted out. This is not interesting. There is those two interesting, and they should be marked as const. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue writing the code. Is personal. Okay, so program. So yeah, I swapped those. So that should be personal bubble. Get asset. Message bubble field is personal one, right? So of texture, and then contact bubble is message bubble of text. Okay, this is sorted out, and the message is going to be make child of label label, and text is going to be from in.message. So I need boolean variable is personal, and that boolean will so I actually need only one texture, bubble texture. Bubble texture in is okay, so is personal, in is personal, get asset field, otherwise get asset that one. Over here, so I need to include that texture. Yeah, I would need to figure out the parameters for all that parameters. Later on. Okay, and I need to implement auto UI pass render void final. Const node UI pass so that one is not strictly needed, but for being able to, inspect my nodes, I'm implementing it. But it's used as well for save and load, but I'm not going to save and load this one. It's just for so I can probe it and know, okay, it's type of message bubble. Okay, so now I need to continue to it's like, let's see, it's just going to be same implementation as image. I mean, it's going to be exactly same implementation as image. Image texture, but of course instead of image texture I'm going to pass bubble texture. So maybe I should call it bubble text. And I should set that one u is personal equals glm vec 4 is personal set to 1, otherwise set to 0, and the rest should be, I mean, I do not need to populate rest. Prog, it's like, why it's not, I need to probably prog asset.hpp. Okay, so that part is implemented. So I need now implement message bubble UI fragment shader, image message bubble UI fragment shader. Did I add it into the here? I did not, right? So image UI message bubble UI fragment shader. I think all pieces are here, so I can I can just yeah, it's not going to work. I need to update the fragment shader, but it's kind of so instead of tint I should put is personal and image texture. I don't know why I need this actually I know why I need, but for now I can just not to use it. And in the messages as a test I'm going to add one bubble. I can just add it here as a test, and let to do Mika delete that. This is the test, and I can just do make make owning child owned child it's like include message bubble.hpp and message bubble, and let's say I already forgot what I have to do with that. Is personal and message. Is personal equals true and message hello world, hello chat. Okay, so undefined symbol, make on child message bubble setor. Message undefined symbol. Include scene.hpp. I'm going to comment this thing out so it would not. Oh, it's still not happy. Where's the error? No matching constructor. I know what is missing. Yeah, I'll just because where is my cursor? Node UI. I'll just put like an empty constructor, empty one here, because I need to populate it too anyways. But for now I'm not going to populate anything. Okay, so we have hello chat in the middle, but there is no image. Right. There is no image. Of course there is no image, because I need to populate this one. Dot left bottom equals bottom left equals it's anyways, top right let's do 200 and 50. It's all test. Yeah, so it did draw. Let me do false here. So let's do 200. I just want to see something, and then I will polish it up. But yeah, okay. This is the kind of starting point. It's like all pieces are here. I just need to tweak numbers and tweak the shader and all the shenanigan to make it work. So I guess it's a good ending point. So we have the text here, we have the image here. I just need to polish it up and make it look nice and aligned. But this is kind of idea for the messaging up in game. So for now I'm going to end up my stream because I'm very hungry and I want to eat something, and after that probably I'll continue off the stream. So thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.